Right, if you are in Bel Air, West U, the Galleria, you are hearing a lot of thunder. There is a lot of lightning from Spring Branch right along 290 closer into Jersey Village. Notice Hawthorne Place. Now, areas that have not seen thunderstorms yet, closer to Hobby Airport. Here's Brookhaven, there's Park Place. Here's Hobby, starting to see not only rain, but thunder. And again, that lightning, that cloud to ground lightning. Areas north of the city, you've been seeing this over the past couple hours. This is now shifted and blanketing all across the loop, all across the Beltway. So if you are out and about right now, again, there's Bel Air, West U, into the Galleria. That's going into Bel Air West, Mission Bend, even Alief. You've seen a decent amount of lightning. Also, let me focus in on this flood advisory, this active flood advisory. It's in effect for Aldine, Atascocita, Humble, and the reason, because we had some strong thunderstorms just about an hour ago, kind of parked overhead. That's why there was a ground stop at Bush Intercontinental Airport. We've seen anywhere from 3 to 4 inches of rain. I'll get to more on that here in a second. Now, let me show you, I'm going to shift this because we're streaming just a little further north. Let me bring it back and redraw this box, and I want to show you the lightning count here just across the city. Notice there's 80 lightning strikes, and again, that's over just across just across the city there, but 80 lightning strikes, 32 of those positive lightning strikes. So no active warnings that are in place. It's really just that flood advisory that's in effect for Atascocita, Aldine area. No hail anymore. So we'll be watching for the potential of that, maybe with some of these thunderstorms just areas south of. And now let me focus in on League City. Alvin, here's Baytown. These are areas that haven't really seen any thunderstorms. You're now starting to tap in to a few of these stronger thunderstorms. So easily right now you're picking up 1/2 to 1.5 inches of rain. Now, I'm not expecting these thunderstorms to train, but I'll have to watch it pretty carefully over the city. I-10 westbound. This is also an area you haven't seen a whole lot of rain. Right along Katy, still mostly dry right now, but from Mission Bend, Sugar Land, there's 1 lightning strike. Do you see how across the radar these thunderstorms are filling in? I'm expecting this to be very active through about 10 to 11 p.m. this evening. And then for most of us, that's it. So behind these thunderstorms to our west, we do have isolated thunderstorms. But really, the strongest thunderstorms we're tracking happening right now across Dallas, Fort Worth. That's just light rain. So that front has already moved across the area. The storms that I was showing you closer into Kerrville, they have now really started to fizzle apart. Now, our 3-hour rainfall totals. Okay, this varies from almost 4 inches of rain near Aldine and Atascocita. Do you see that? Now, these are radar estimates. And then you have 1/2 inch closer onto the west side of town. Now, give that an hour, and that update is probably going to be up to about 1.5 inches or maybe even 2 inches of rain, probably a little bit closer. And then well north of us, I was showing you in Dallas earlier, we still had some thunderstorms there. Now that is just plain old rain. So as far as your hour by hour timeline, the rain chances peak right now through about 10 o'clock, and they dramatically drop as we get into your midnight hour. So again, that's that weather impact alert that's issued now through 11 p.m. on our future track. And then I'll pause this and show you how this is kind of playing out, still fairly accurate. I think we're going to have to see how these thunderstorms develop on the west side, but they move through maybe 10, 11 p.m. They're now east of the city, and then that's basically it. I mean, maybe a few showers overnight, very light, if anything at all. Notice how spotty this is, 4 a.m., really quiet. But then come about 10, 11, some of these showers start to build back across the area again. Now, by tomorrow afternoon, that's when isolated thunderstorms are possible. Now, just because we're streaming, I know a lot of you probably clicked your notification on your phone. You're hearing thunder outside. I'm going to bring you back to the live radar. I want you to get a good look how these thunderstorms are basically draped across the city. Right now, we do not have an active warning in place. Our severe thunderstorm watch is only for Colorado, Wharton, and Matagorda County. So in Harris County, there's not a watch or a warning that's in place, but you hear all the thunder associated with all the lightning of these thunderstorms that are passing through right now. So if you're in Hunters Creek, if you're in Spring Branch, Bel Air, into West U, potentially the Galleria, towards the Med Center, into downtown, on the east side of town, maybe Galena Park, closer into Park Place. These are areas that are now picking up some lightning. You haven't seen that yet so far this evening. You keep your guard up through about 10 o'clock tonight, and that's when I'm expecting the heaviest downpours to arrive. So we are going to continue to stream on and off. You know, as these thunderstorms start to pick up, if we do receive a warning, we will pop right on so you get the latest information. Stay safe. You know, there could be some ponding, maybe even a brief high water spot in some poor drainage areas, but otherwise, okay, we'll keep you posted for the rest of the night.